What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Just got my windows delivered and we got some more materials. I got the dumpster over there, so we cleaning up the site. And they're about to start doing the siding and putting up the windows and everything like that as soon as they get done with a little bit more framing. Got some framing to do in the basement because we're gonna have a finished basement. But I want to take you guys through the property really quickly to give you all a rough idea of what we thinking of when we was building this property and how we decided to put this together. And then I want to give y'all a little bit of message at the end of the video to give y'all some insight and some understanding on how I think, why I think, and why it's important for you to think differently. This is the outside of the property. And as you can see, we just got some shingles and roofing stuff delivered. So they should be putting the roof on the property pretty soon. But this property is building this property in the winter is something else. You basically coming in through a 2-car garage. I got windows over there. I got windows over here. Obviously, you've seen the siding on the roof. But this is going to be a 2-car garage, and you want it to be wired for 220 volt because I want to future-proof it in as much as possible. And one of the things that I want is to make sure that the property is suited for electric vehicles. So that's pretty dope. As soon as you come in, on your right, when you walk in, you're gonna have a mudroom. So this would be a place for you to be able to have cubbies, hang up your coat, put your shoes or whatever it is, or wherever you got guests. If you got them coming through the garage. And then this over here is gonna be a pantry, all right? So I want you to see this whole space. It's very, very long. This is basically an open area. Very, very long. So all the way over there is gonna basically be an open kitchen, new cabinets, countertops, granite, everything is gonna be dope, right? And then that's the pantry, mudroom, and then over here, the stove, everything like that, right? Island, and then over here is where you'll have the living room area. So all of this is gonna be completely open. I don't like closed off spaces unless it's a bedroom or an office, but all of this is gonna be completely open and they still working on that, right? Over here, this is the front door. And then in the front door, you'll have an office off to your left-hand side as soon as you come in. It's a really big office. And interestingly enough, I'm gonna try to capture this whole thing. We framed it to where you can basically close it off where you wanna leave it open. I don't know, I'm thinking that I'm gonna probably close it off because you can always open the doors. And then right off on your right-hand side when you enter into the door, this will be a half bathroom, right? So this will be a place for the people that's on the main floor to come in and use the bathroom and everything like that. And it's gonna be absolutely dope. The basement, which I'm not sure you guys will really be able to see me, but I'll take you down here anyway. This is gonna be a finished basement. It cost me less money to actually finish it now versus finishing it later. But this will be a finished basement. You got the window over there. We got to get the framers to continue to frame down here in the basement. But it doesn't cost me that much more money to actually have the basement finished while I got the framers here because I can just bake it into the cost of the development. Now, you also got to remember as we go up to the upstairs that everything that we doing, we don't mess with banks at all. Unless we getting direct deposits or we wiring money back and forth, we don't do any financing. And one of the beautiful things of not doing any financing is that your carrying costs are lower or you have less exposure to risk, because if you ever have a problem or tenants or multiple different properties where you have vacancies or anything like that, I like this property in the way that it's built so much I might move into it. But you ain't got to worry about carrying the cost because you don't have a mortgage. Only thing you got is insurance, property taxes, and then whatever expenses in order to maintain the property. But because it's a brand new property, we don't have that problem, right? So as soon as you come upstairs, turn to your left, full bathroom. It's a big space. You'll have 2 sinks and it overlooks the front of the house, but this is a full bathroom. That's basically gonna be available to the 2 bedrooms. That's over here, and then you got a 3rd bedroom over there. This is a huge bedroom. All of these bedrooms are huge. You can fit king beds comfortably, everything in there. And so this is gonna be a full bedroom here, all right? And then you'll have a closet over here. Gotta get a couple more materials. So this is a closet over here, and then it's gonna be a closet on the other side that's facing this one. This is gonna be a linen closet right here. You got a whole huge bedroom right here, all right? So this is like the second biggest bedroom. That one over there is the third bedroom. If I was to move in here, I don't know what I would use that other bedroom for. And I'll tell you why, because it ain't like you can use it as a dressing room. It's an office downstairs, so it's a lot of space in here. I don't even know what I would charge rent for this place. But you got another closet right here. And continue to walk with me this way. This will be the laundry room. So you got plenty of space. It's a lot of space for a laundry room right here. You'll have washer, dryer, cabinets, counters, everything that you need in order to do the laundry, all on the same floor. As you continue to walk, now I'm gonna come back to these two areas over here, but this is the master bedroom, the biggest bedroom in the place. Double windows, right? Window here, suite windows. Got a little bit of space in the upper part of the bedroom to kind of give it some different lighting that we're gonna build up here. So if you can see, you see how it's framed right here, like right here. It's framed right here, and then it actually goes up. So it'll be a unique ceiling. I don't know what I'll hang here or whatever. It depends on if I was to live here or if I would just make it a rental property. But I still like to do all of my properties dope because I want people that rent from me to have a really great experience, similar to the experience that I would have if I lived here. So I'm just that type of person, but it's a huge bedroom. Now, no closets inside of the bedroom because you have two walk-in closets. One over here. I would imagine this is probably gonna be hers. This is the biggest one. So this is gonna be a walk-in closet over here, walk-in closet over there. And then you got the master bathroom in which you have the sit-down area right here, okay? And then you'll have multiple different showers and maybe some steam that's coming out. And then this is a huge bathroom, right? So you'll have his and her sinks. This is gonna be the toilet area over here, all right? And then you'll have his and her sinks right here. And so it's gonna be dope. This is a great space, a phenomenal space. So we spent more money on the quality of it because we're not just trying to throw our stuff up. We actually work with really, really good contractors. I have a great architect. I have a great person that oversees the project that runs through Rita, that then runs through me. And again, they delivered the shingles and stuff today, and they delivered the roofing. And throughout the rest of the week, over the next 2 days, those things take shape after they get done. Taking care of a couple other things as far as some final touches and changes, especially what we wanted to do to the basement. Now that we made the decision that we want to actually finish the basement, I got another property that I'm actually breaking ground on, and I'll take you guys over that next week. Weather dependent, and it's great. So one of the messages that I wanted to share with you guys as I take you through these properties, and you know me, one of the things that I like to do, and the reason why I'm doing this, is because I like to show the receipts. It's an awesome feeling to not have to be interdependent on banks or anything else, and everything that you have, your cars, your watches. I don't believe in debt. I don't believe in it at all. Now, me personally, I do believe in being liquid, but in everything that I do, I believe in minding your own business. And what that means is that put your own money up. So many people out here finessing y'all, telling y'all, yeah, use other people's money to make money. Don't you know that that's what they want you to do, dummy? Don't you know that they want to lend you money because they make money off the interest that you make? And so you always talking about cash flowing, but we keeping 100% of everything that we got going in coming into our pockets. Let's say, for example, I decided that I wanted to move into this because I still got my place downtown, right? But let's say I wanted to move into this and I wanted to get rid of the other place that I stay at out in the suburbs. And I want to have this place just because I want to make sure that my daughter is still going to certain schools now that she's driving, right? I don't have mortgages, zero. All of my properties, and a lot of y'all are tuned into the Millionaire Morning Show, and so you've heard some of my tenants. I've even taken y'all through on this channel on some of the properties that I own. We don't worry about that. 100% of everything that we do come back to us. And that's the thing that they don't want you to do. They market to you, get a 30-year mortgage and all of this in order to be affordable. And so some of you will say, well, Anton, how will we ever even be able to afford such a thing in the first place? You have to stay down. And that's the biggest problem that most people don't have, is their inability to continue to stay focused and stay down long enough to actually make it work for you. You don't want to live with your parents. You don't want to stay down when other communities are doing it regularly. Other cultures are doing it regularly. They are staying with their parents. They stand down longer. They stacking their money. They paying cash. And then they leapfrogging off of each other in order to continue to be successful. We don't have to have banks. We don't have to have more risk and exposure. You know, one thing that they don't tell you in the real estate game is that a lot of these dudes lose their shirt as soon as the economy goes bust, because they have too much exposure to risk. If you have more than one person, 2 or 3 people, or you got to do a rental because somebody left out of your property and you got to fix some stuff and you got to have some carrying costs, most people don't have the carrying costs. You keep talking about cash flow because you're not really understanding that you still have to have enough float between you and anything that can happen. And then the true cost of owning the property, yeah, it does appreciate and all of that other type of stuff, but how many people are getting foreclosed on today? It's a lot. It's a lot of people that lose their properties. It's a lot of people that really don't understand the game. It's a lot of people that take out these hard money loans and they paying these crazy interest rates. It's a lot of people that take out 30-year mortgages and then they pay, by the time they get done paying for the next 30 years, they wind up paying the property off 3 times over already. It's stupid, man. We got to change our mindset and change the way that we look at what success is, so that you guys can have better results, for, not even for you, for your children. You should be able to pass something on to your children to where they not under duress, or they not worrying about what's going to happen or whether or not they got to pay their student loans back. You should be able to pass something on to your children based off of the decisions that you make today. But we all focused on live now and don't worry about tomorrow. And that's the worst decision that you can possibly make. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hopefully y'all tune into the live stream tonight, because we're going to get it popping on this channel. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.